in two key issues. One, bordering on corporate governance of public corporations. That emanated from the budget process. In the budget process, it was established that some of the public corporations in now failed to meet up with the assessment as made in the previous budget by the legislature. They were given quota to contribute to the national revenue envelope, and they failed to do so, thereby resulting in a very shortfall.
Please announce the round of applause of the Senate.
Mr. President of the Senate. So we took note of that, and also besides, it was established that public corporations were not emitting withholding taxes with the consolidated fund account. It was also established that public corporations were not willing to contribute to the national budget process or the national revenue envelope as the legislature was requesting them to do so. On account of all of that, we thought to review the budget, the spending priorities, the revenue envelope. We had several meetings, and in the end we requested key documents from the public corporations on our website to include the initial budget, the work plan, performance report, comparing that to what was initially targeted at the beginning of the period. And that reporting period was for January to March 31st. We served all of the letters, and while we were on break, we were to submit those reports for our review, and then subsequent discussion with them. What outcome obtained, we going to effectively brief the plenary or leadership. We intend to ensure that these institutions are managed in a way that they contribute to the overall government revenue generation of the country, so that this legislature can have a bigger revenue space to contribute to some of the development priorities that we are confronted with during the time of budgeting. So as I indicated, we will keep engaged with them, and subsequently we will make report to this plenary or to leadership. The other issue we took keen interest in has to do with the petroleum sector. We realized that every month, after a period of time, there's a price circular issue indicating the different petroleum, the prices for the different petroleum products. If you review that pricing structure, you will see almost 18 or 19 different elements that sum up to the bulk figure that is announced. The way and manner in which some of the charges are derived, we have reservation in terms of the authority, because as I said, if you look at the pricing structure, some of the charges are as a result of legislation, either by this legislature or by other laws legislated. So we have serious reservation because it carries the weight of a tax, and the way the decisions are made by one or two persons in the cycle of the executive branch of government, and is passed down through announcements, and then all of us, the entire country, we have to bear that burden. We think it's important for us to review and to be more transparent when it comes to deriving petroleum prices. So those are the two key issues that we were looking at, we are still looking at because it takes a lot of time. We had meetings with the Importers Association, with LPRC and other actors, aspects in the sector. Sometimes it's difficult. We still have a list of other stakeholders and institutions that we have to talk to. But sometimes on the basis of schedule variance, and sometimes some individuals travel, so it made it difficult for us to conclude the exercise. Once we are back, we resume our activities and ensure that we bring the process to finality and subsequently make our report. Thank you.
Committee Chair on Public Accounts and Audit.